and welcome to Equity News Tidbits. I am Hafsat Badiru. Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule today inaugurated the steering and technical committees for the framework for responsible investment in land-intensive agriculture. The two committees would ensure that large-scale agribusiness investment aligns with international best practices in land acquisition.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule. Good morning, Your Excellency, and welcome.
To ensure that large-scale agribusiness investments align with established international best practices. To further consolidate this effort and achieve the desired objectives, we are therefore today inaugurating the FRILA steering and technical committees to ensure that land-intensive investments in the state are done following world best practices. Members of this committee, chairmen and members of these committees have been carefully selected from the relevant business and agri-related MDS in order to ensure that the state does not only meet the SABA requirements, but also ensure adequate stakeholders' engagement in all business-related investments. The steering committee, as was mentioned earlier, is to be chaired by His Excellency the Deputy Governor, while the technical committee is to be chaired by the MD Nasida Ibrahim Abdullahi. Furthermore, we remain committed to making far-reaching decisions that will provide an enabling environment for agribusiness related to thrive. We shall also continue to support early investment in the agribusiness sector.
In another development, Governor Sule presided over the graduation ceremony and certificate presentation to 50 auto technicians who completed an intensive training program on liquefied natural gas and compressed natural gas biofuel system conversion. The occasion took place on Monday, September 9th, 2024 at the Ministry for Local Government Community Development and Chieftaincy Affairs Conference Hall, Lafia.
That we had no hand whatsoever. For instance, I did not know any of these technicians. I didn't participate in the selection. We decided to select a team that we believe will understand where all these technicians are sited and the most hardworking of them. And we gave them the free hand with the human capital to select every one of them. The only question I asked was, were they competent people that will go there? Two, were they representing all the 13 local government areas? And when I received the answer, yes, I didn't even know which names were they, where they came from, their level of education or anything. We just approve it the way it is. The only concern I have is there is no lady among them. So I don't understand how it happened that there has not been a lady among them. But you see, your SSA is a lady, your DG is a lady, so how they selected without ladies, that is not my problem. I think they are the people who did this selection. This is what we call intensive learning process. That's the reason why it is shortened to 1 week. So the essence is for you to become what we call train the trainers. So you are indeed trainers. You are no longer trainees. So definitely you are no longer roadside mechanics. You are now certified technicians and certified trainers who are going to go now and train other trainees. And that is one of the reasons why I am happy that the DG PAN had mentioned, that I didn't go into the extent of saying that we are going to give you starter pack, as if he knows that starter packs has been a disaster for us in some areas. Because where we train people on ICT and we had given them telephone, laptop, and some other office items, some of them sold the item there and then. And at the end of the day, they didn't do anything to do with it. So the essence of not doing anything, to say that no, we intend actually to build, conversion centers so that you guys will now go to those conversion centers, not only make your own input, but train other people there. That's what I mean by train the trainer. And that is the essence of doing that.
To our graduates, you are now equipped with the technical skills to drive Nasarawa State's future in clean energy. You are the vanguard of a revolution that will not only benefit our state, but will also ripple across the nation. I encourage you to approach your roles with the commitment and dedication that you have already demonstrated throughout this training. I would like to also extend my deepest gratitude to our partners, the National Automotive Technicians Association, NATA, and our implementing partners, Pan Learning Center, Kaduna.
So the rest of you can come this way, please. What's your name? No? Say what? Samuel. What are you taking the picture?
The Department of State for Security has arrested the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero. He was arrested this morning at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, on his way to the United Kingdom for an official assignment. This was disclosed to the media by the Congress Head of Information, Benson Upa. Ajaero was billed to attend the Trade Union Congress conference in London, which begins today. Upa said that Congress is unaware of where Ajaero had been taken, but he had sent a message saying it was the DSS that arrested him. Ajaero's arrest comes about a week after he honored an invitation by the police on August 28 on a Wednesday, but was released a day after honoring the invitation. He was invited over what the police said was an investigation into terrorism financing. On a sad note, following the reports of the fatal road traffic crash that occurred at Kilometer 2, Kuriagi Village, Agae, on the busy Lapai-Bida route involving a tanker loaded with petroleum, the Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps, Shehu Mohammed, has called on stakeholders and motoring public to join the FRSC in cautioning their subjects to avoid night trips and discontinue over-reliance on unsafe means of transportation. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Corps Public Education Officer Olusegun Ogungbemide. The statement also said the crash, which occurred as a result of speed violation that eventually led to loss of control and ended up in an inferno, happened at exactly 4:40 hours on Sunday, 8 September 2024. The incident involved a total of 55 male adults. From the number, 18 passengers were rescued with varying degrees of injuries, while 37 were killed. And that's a wrap on Equity News Tidbits. Join us next time for another package of the news. I am Hafsat Badiru. Have a wonderful evening.